Namaste, welcome to my channel. My name is Kassandra and I'm going to take you through a 10-minute morning yoga stretch to help wake you up, give you a boost of energy, and to help you also set your intention for the day ahead. So no props are required for this practice, and we'll begin lying down on our backs. And just draw your knees in towards your belly as you lower on down. And it might feel good to rock a little side to side. So really no right or wrong way of doing this first pose. It's just to check in to our low back and our hips. And I love to do a quick practice in the morning. Really helps to get the day started off in the right way, with positivity, with intention. By also putting ourselves first. So you might just start to ask yourself what you would like your intention to be. I'm a big fan of choosing one word as an intention. Release your feet flat to the floor with your knees bent, and you want your feet to be hip width distance apart. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Push into your heels, squeeze through your inner thighs as you lift on up, pressing your hips up towards the sky without rolling on the outer edges of your feet. Keep hugging the inner thighs in. And as you dig your heels into the floor, imagine you're trying to drag them back towards your shoulders. Feel the engagement in your hamstrings as well as in your glutes. Push into your shoulders a little bit without clenching your jaw or tensing up your neck. And lower all the way down, inch by inch. Stretch your right leg up towards the sky, and you can hold on to the back of the thigh or the calf, whatever feels good here. Maybe a few ankle rolls or flexing and pointing the toes. So I find this is what's usually tightest in the morning, for me anyway, is the back of the legs. So feel free to bend your knee as much as you need to. Just getting a little bit of motion here. And finding reclined pigeon pose, cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee. And you might stay here, you can reach through and pull your left knee in towards you. Stay focused on your breath. One more big squeeze and carefully release, and we'll just go do that on the second side. So this time go ahead and stretch your left leg up, hold on to whatever it is that you can, and start to find that same flex and point, or maybe some ankle rolls with your left foot. You might find it's quite different one side to the other. Into our reclined pigeon pose, cross that left ankle over the right knee, and you can draw that thigh in. A really yummy stretch to do in the morning, especially if you know you'll be sitting a lot today. Relax your shoulders. One more breath here. And go ahead and reach your arms up overhead. Stretch your legs out as if you were just waking up in the morning. And we'll sneak in a little bit of abdominal work here. Keep your legs straight out in front of you and just interlace your fingers behind the back of your head. So sometimes the ribs will flare open here. Try to press those floating ribs down. So already feeling some core engagement just from staying here. As you exhale, lift head and shoulders off the mat and go ahead and lift and point through your right foot and right leg. Inhale to lower down. Exhale to alternate. Go ahead and lift just a few inches the left foot off the floor. Inhale to lower. One more on each side. Exhale, curl up. Inhale to lower down. Pull the belly in. Exhale. And inhale. Adding a twist as you lift up. Go ahead and lift the right foot off the floor and twist over towards the right. Inhale to lower. Switch sides. Exhale. Right elbow lifts up to the sky. And lower down. One more on each side. Exhale. Twist. And lower. Twist. And lower. Bring your knees in towards your belly and let's rock up. Tabletop pose on hands and knees. So your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. Spread your fingertips wide and we'll just move in our cat and cow motion. Inhale to drop your belly. Exhale, round and contract. A few more just like this. Getting rid of any stiffness in our upper back, mid back, low back. And once you finish that round, we'll find downward facing dog. So you might want to walk your hands a couple inches past your shoulders, tuck your toes under, and lift your hips up and back. So first downward dog of the day. Don't worry about getting your heels to the floor. See if you can lift your tailbone up a little bit more towards the sky, drawing your lower belly in, pressing into your arms. Let's reach our right leg up towards the sky. You can bend your knee and open your hip if that feels good. Big stretch here. And go ahead and straighten and square that leg. As you exhale, tap your knee to your nose, come forward into that plank pose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, same thing, once more. Last one like this. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose, and just follow it through by stepping your foot in between your hands to the top of the mat. And we're gonna lift up into our high lunge pose. So you want your feet to be about hip width distance apart. Lengthen your tailbone down. This might mean that your back knee should bend a little bit. And extend your arms up overhead. So we're looking for a nice big stretch through the front of our left hip. Bring your hands together at the front of your heart and we're gonna find our standing pigeon pose. So you're gonna stand on your right leg and you're gonna cross your left ankle over the right knee as you bend. This is the same kind of pose we did when we were lying down, but now we're challenging our balance a little bit more here. So focus on sending your hips back and leaning your chest forward a little bit. You'll feel the glutes start to engage. Push into your right foot, release into your mountain pose. Widen your feet towards the edges of the mat so it's a little wider than your hips. Interlace your hands behind your lower back, open through your chest, and you can bend your knees as you fold, knuckles reaching up and over. It might feel good to take some cleansing breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more. And release your hands to the floor. Step back, plank pose. Lower to your belly, exhale. Cobra, push into your hands, lift up, exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll go find that sequence on the other side. So find the space in your down dog, spread your fingertips wide. Left leg stretches up and you can go ahead and bend your knee and open up your hip if that feels good. Straighten that left leg out. And as you exhale, tap your knee to your nose. Try to keep your hips low with your shoulders over your hands. Inhale, back up. Exhale, squeeze, pull it in. Inhale, lift. Last one, exhale and step it through. So we're gonna find our high lunge from here. Left knee is on top of your ankle. Shoulders are over your hips. Draw the low belly in. Stretch up long through the crown of your head. And getting that energy all the way up into your fingertips. And really grounding into the earth with both feet. See if you can find that one word intention for the day. Join your hands at your heart. We're going to step up into our standing pigeon pose on the other side. So this time right ankle crosses over your knee and start to bend. Hips go back, chest forward. You can push into your hands a little bit, just like 5 pounds of pressure or so that you feel the pectorals engage. And let's lift up, release. Widen your feet, interlace your hands the more unusual way, so the other thumb on top, roll your shoulders back, and then fold on down. And we'll take those big releasing breaths again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And hands come down. Vinyasa, step back to plank. Lower. Cobra. And our final downward facing dog. And from this down dog, bring your knees to the floor and go ahead and take a seat. Sitting however is comfortable for you here. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Lengthen up through your spine. And you might join your hands together at the front of your heart, making that connection with yourself. Notice how you feel after even just a little bit of movement to start your day. Choosing your one word intention. And we'll close our practice together with the chant of Om one time. Inhale to chant, deep breath. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for doing this quick morning yoga practice with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to stay a little longer, I do recommend this 5-minute morning meditation right here, also working with affirmations to help you set the tone for the day. If you're new here, please do subscribe. I put out new free classes every single week, and hopefully I'll see you on the mat tomorrow morning. Thank you again. Namaste.